What's up, guys? Josh here from Mile High Vaping. Today we're going to be going over the Goblin by Youde Technology. The Goblin is an RTA, rebuildable tank atomizer, with massive airflow, and it puts out some massive vapor. I have the sub tank as well. I love the sub tank. But for you, those of you that are not afraid of rebuilding, this guy puts all the other sub tanks on the market to shame right now. In my opinion, I'm loving the Goblin. I like its sleekness. It's compact. This thing, the flavor on it, it's great. It's the closest I've come to an RTA dripping experience with a tank. Right now I got a 0.3 ohm dual coil, 30 watts. Got some Grizzly Vapes front porch in there. It's max VG. No problem wicking max VG in this guy. Huge channels. You'll see that when we get down there. Just great tank, guys. I had some wicking issues with the Kangers, with higher VG stuff. Have to do little tricks with it. People dremeling out the juice channels. Not with this guy. It works. It's damn near perfect. Now, it does drink through some juice, but I don't have to refill this every time, like as often as I have to drip on my dripper. I say I'll probably, with chain vaping, I'll go through this guy in 2-3 hours, easy. But filling it up is cake. Great flavor, just like a dripper. Awesome. Definitely chase clouds with this guy. Or volume vaping, whatever you want to call it. It wicks great. Don't get any dry hits. No leaking. I've never been as happy with a tank as I am with this Goblin. Let's go down and take a closer look at it, guys. Show you what you get in the box. Alright, guys. The Goblin comes in very nice box, in my opinion. Well, compared to most stuff you get these days. And your Youde Technology Goblin rebuildable atomizer. This is just rebuildable. There's no interchangeable coils for this guy. You get your authenticity sticker on here. Scratch that off and check it out. Make sure it's the real deal and not a clone. Just some trademark information on the back. Racing stripe or carbon fiber print. Not a bad box. Slide her open. Okay. Goblin rebuildable atomizer. 46 millimeters height. Perfect match for your product. Copper pin contact. 7 millimeters. 3 millimeter large air hole and drip tip. Huge cloud. Glass tank. Health friendly. 304 food grade stainless steel. Leakage proof. Spare parts kit in the back. Let's pull this guy out of here. The only branding on it is right there in the center. It says Goblin. Everything else is just clean and smooth. On the bottom, you get some more branding. 2015 and your serial number, your fill hole. The box on this says it's copper contact, but this is an updated version. It's now a silver plated copper contact, so I guess it's even more conductive, or the silver helps the copper from not tarnishing, I guess. Break that down in a sec. See what else we get in the box. DIY atomizer. Got your instructions. They're pretty decent instructions. Break it down for you. And they show you how to build it and wick it properly. Because you do have to wick this guy right. You don't want too much cotton in there. So follow your instructions. You'll be fine. I'm not going to do a build in this video. If I get requests, I will film one, but I will leave a link down below for a Trevor Jones video on this. Put an awesome review up as well as a build video. This is the goodies you get. You get your larger glass tank. The smaller glass tank holds 3 millimeters. With the bigger extension on here, you get 4.2 millimeters. That's a good upgrade. But you do lose a little flavor with the bigger tank. It's not much, but there's a little flavor loss. Now, I'd say the most shocking thing I noticed out of this whole kit, it's a black one. They're switching things up on us. And you get your larger chimney, so pretty much to make it the bigger size tank, you just swap out the inside part there. You get your silica, extra screw, extra O-rings, and some Kanthal. Appears to be 24 gauge. Alright guys, I got this thing all broken down for you. We got our top cap here, our 3 millimeter glass section in top of the chimney, and 4.2 millimeter section in chimney top. The outside barrel goes around your building deck. The main deck here huge airflow holes, huge channels for juice flow through there. You can see through there, airflow just goes all the way through, and this pin, you see, goes all the way up to your positive post. So, solid connection there. Decent sized holes. I've had no problem with 24 gauge. I haven't tried 22 gauge on here. I don't have any on me at the moment, but I don't think there'd be a problem with that either. That's your fill hole. No issues with leaking on this guy. There's some people complaining about there should have been an O-ring on there, but I haven't had any problems. I think they're probably just not tightening it down tight enough. Yeah, it's a nice deck for an RTA. And it's the bottom section. Screw that on when you're done building. Holds the glass into place. And your airflow control ring. This guy just sits on there. Once you screw your thing on, it's not going anywhere. It's easy enough to adjust. It's a little snug. Just held on there with the single O-ring. This one is a little more tricky because there's an O-ring you're screwing down into. chimney. Put it in 4.2 milliliter mode. You guys can see how that looks. Nice glass. These are very smooth. Not gonna cut yourself on that. Thick glass. I doubt you're gonna want to try filling this from the top. So you'd have to like hold that down, so just fill it to the bottom through the screw. I don't know why people try to make things harder on themselves. It's not that hard to fill it through the bottom. I prefer that over taking the thing apart to fill it through the bottom past the coil. Make sure everything's nice and snug. And that's what she looks like in 4.2 mode. Now, I like this guy so much. I got two of them. There's a comparison of between the size there. The bigger one and the smaller one. Alright. So with the version 1.2 that I've seen on most sites has the adjustable copper pin. The updated version with the silver plated copper pin, I've only seen it available on eSiggity for $29.99, so it's not a bad price for this guy. I would definitely pay more for the way this thing performs. You can get this version here. The only difference between the two is just the solid copper pin or a silver plated copper pin. That's really all I'm able to notice here. You can get the copper one for a little bit cheaper from Elevate Vape, $26.99. So saves you a few bucks if that silver doesn't matter. But other than that, they're identical. Serial numbers are different, of course, but they both got Youde 2015. Both stamped on the inside, no other logos. They both don't come with a drip tip. I got my Derringer drip tip on here. I think it looks pretty good. I'll leave a link in the description for that one as well. Links for both of these down in the description. Alright guys, let's go back up top and vape on it. Okay guys, so that's the Goblin. Great tank. Let's see what I can do with it. We're at 30 watts right now. Let's bumper up to 35. Scale goes a little fast. We're going to go to 40 watts. Past up 35. 40 watts, 0.4. See how this baby handles it. I know my sub tank wouldn't handle 40 watts. No dry hits. Working great. It's awesome. I'll try 45. A little hot. Yeah, 45 watts on a tank. I love this thing. It's keeping up, guys. It's keeping up with me. So yeah, if you guys are looking for a volume vaping, cloud chasing tank that is rebuildable, I would definitely recommend the Youde Goblin. As always, I'll have links in the description where you guys can pick this up. I'll have a build video and a wicking video by Trevor Jones in the description. Check that out. It's very helpful. If I get enough requests, I'll put my own video up for it. It's an awesome tank, guys. Awesome tank. I don't know how many times I've said that in this video, but it's the truth. You're going to be happy with the Goblin. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, click subscribe. You got a comment, you want to talk to me, write it down below. I do comment back. Thanks for watching Mile High Vaping, guys. Peace.